You're
unloading the car. That's how I titled this and who I contacted and who would be invested in this. What I'm getting ready to say. Shout out to Pisces baby. I always know Pisces baby gonna be here one way or the other. That's the best thing about a small channel. I don't know how I bring big channels down here and fuck with me. I don't know why these big channels and these all these important people fucking. I don't know why the fuck all of a sudden I ain't nobody. I mean these channels they saying they got all these viewers and all that shit. I don't know why they fucking with me. I ain't listen.
thanks, Kiki Page.
Yeah,
Appreciate that. Welcome to the chat.
did I drop that link? I'm waiting for my peoples. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. Listen, it's one
Blowing
thing.
like you blow.
Yo, you can post a picture of my daughter and say whatever you want, and yo, you handle it. You know, we can handle that how I said we want to handle it. But I'm not thinking about you. You ain't you nobody to me. So I may be out, yo, nah. What I want to know is how the fuck did MHB know my daughter's name in the first place? And then I think about all the way back to who I ever told the sexuality of my daughter. Cause I ain't been on no fucking YouTube. Like I ain't no fucking blogger for real, for real. But I was very thankful at just to be monetized that people cared about what I was saying just because I was trying to protect my name. So I sent money out. So this look, this vid listen, I don't know why people saying, yo, like y'all think that I'm that invested in MO3 that yo, I wouldn't give a fuck about my family and still couldn't, uh cover or talk about MO3. I knew some weird shit started happening to me, but yo, let me tell you something. There was times I thought something was wrong with me that people that was getting close to me, and I'm thinking, yo, but I know that the only way that somebody can get close to me and put anything on me had to be somebody that's next. Like you gotta be next to me. So who on YouTube could say that they was actually next to me? See, I don't know what whoever you is that thought it was okay to call my cousin. Yo, nobody don't know his number, none of that. That shit, there's no way possible that shit would fuck come in unless you was actually close to me. So you know who the fuck I'm talking to. But I'm gonna say like this. Simplify. I always tell motherfuckers you ain't coming to Philly, whatever. I don't give a fuck how y'all look at them. But when I say if you come into Philly, you're not fucking leaving. That's to anybody that can. Ain't no fucking body coming to Philly with no drama. Nobody. Not the president of the United States. Nobody from nowhere coming to Philly with no drama. When the fuck y'all heard of that shit? Nah. Y'all know why we are who we are. Cause listen, you know the capital of the capital of the United States where all this shit go on, or the oldest courts, everything. We had to have the oldest courts and recognized police force and everything because we was the first capital of the United States that took us over. One thing you can say about Philly, yo, motherfuckers didn't beef. Yo, there ain't been no fucking beef in Philly and none of that shit like that. So you really can't turn Philly against Philly from outside of Philly.
This was
Now, if you following me now,
Yeah, this was November 10th, 2020.
I have never disclosed any of my family's information, like to put me, that you would put me with them. You had to have my motherfucking phone, and you going through my phone. And I thought I was hacked. Listen, if you look at the description, yo, I'm always watching my back. So behind the scenes, I don't know if that's you that try to accuse me in my chats of of um what they said that I tried to, what's that? Let me see right for it is the video that I tried to R somebody. Yo, that shit was like out the blue. Like all I did was post a short. And I did one live. I did everything you asked to the hashtag, names out, everything. But I did,
It's my
like I
birthday.
said, yo, I'll be looking at
If
my junk. So
I want to.
I think
Can't
I
be.
showed it live.
Yeah,
I
man.
showed y'all the
Ain't
cities,
nobody kick my
even
shit
the
in
cities
today.
that's trying to
Man,
hear
nobody kick
what
my shit in.
I'm saying.
I plead the fifth. 1, 2, 3,
But
4, 5.
Texas, not not Philly, but yo, the NY, I'm starting to bump into people from the NY everywhere on different channels and everything. I'm like, yo, so I'm always watching my back. I don't give a fuck. Like, and as far as that goes, when somebody say, if my PO tell me and she names the cities, I'm on. Listen, I'm watching my back since like all of that.
2 years ago. 20, 23. One, two, three, 4, 5. Yeah, this ain't the news channel, man. I don't be keeping up with the news. This the library, like this the discovery room. Yeah, became man. Yeah, November the 11th, or no, 90 days after November. No, yeah. Today is when my mom told me I was there. I don't fucking know. That's what my mom told me. She said I was born this day right here. So government didn't tell me shit. Government paperwork was fucked up. Tell me how the government paperwork call me a whole nother fucking name. I mean, a whole name except for my last name.
Someone called somebody that they shouldn't have called, even if I listen, even if you know I could say something. They ain't listening to me. I don't know why you playing like that. Seriously. But don't do that and stuff worrying about nothing like that. That shit funny. Like nobody trying. I'm not getting ready to call that number back. That's why I'm doing this live because the first time I ever met this person was live. So listen, yo, I ain't never R word you, none of that shit. And you ask that certain, the thought of the name be taken out of. I took all of that shit out of there and I took them down. Shout out to Real Rare S. What's up, yo yo? So someone say, "What's up? What's good?" But hey, that's a how. Hey, how you doing, Gemini Love? Yeah, like, a real rare ass. If you can, you want to hit the link if you want. See if you want to come up, because I don't know how to deal with this. But yeah, I'm doing. No, I'm not. I ain't even gonna say I'm doing all right now because yo, I'm always focused. Always. I don't know why people keep playing with me, and I'm not. I'm just coming right out, and I'm trying to be as clear as I can be. Y'all know I don't give a fuck about no views or nothing like that. I always break down like how many likes we gonna get and everything. And I'm like, yo, then I start meeting these need people. So I'm thinking like, yo, these things all coming from a certain place. That's how that's my life. All right, I got you. But dig this. A person's family is it's like sacred, like yo.
Ain't see said real rare.
I'm gonna show y'all something right now.
I don't know
Like
the
I said, I
fuck.
gotta do it. So I I think I showed this earlier. I don't remember right now, but I think I showed this earlier. Let me see. Let me share my screen. I showed y'all like I was trying to send a message through this right here. I'm not sure. I don't know if y'all got the message. I don't know who here right now who got this message. It was two of them. This one right here, and then this one right here. But
the most dangerous person walking this earth is a fake, disloyal, envious, jealous person who calls themselves your friend. The most dangerous person walking this earth is a fake, disloyal, envious, jealous person who calls themselves your friend.
now, right now, we got. Let me see. Y'all see that? That. I'm gonna try to make this very clear. All I put was this title right here. I said hashtag MO3 knew about hashtag rainwater. It's those close to you. That's all I said, and I put YouTube short and short. And I don't know why, but 10,000 fucking people ain't on this channel. So I go in and look at the analytics to see how many people that subscribe to this channel actually looked at this, looked here, and I look at who made comments. I do the analytics. I'm looking at this shit. Y'all ever seen 10,000 people over here? We had 10,000 views before. But that shit took, I don't know how long that shit took. But all I did was add this little mark, this little like, yup. And then I put that thing down there. Why you think we would get all these 10,000 something fucking views? Because everybody.
The most dangerous person walking this earth is a fake, disloyal, envious, jealous person who calls themselves your friend. The most dangerous person walking this earth is a fake, disloyal, envious, jealous person who calls themselves your friend.
Software I'm running. You see the numbers?
Yo, I've never come on here and
You
played
can't see the
victim.
numbers.
None of that shit. I ain't never.
Yeah, motherfuckers was running software and shit. They say, yo, put this, get this software and it tell you your analytics. So I'm analyzing me. Yeah, I'm analyzing me and my life on certain dates. Yeah. That ain't me. Do that look like fucking me? Motherfuckers could never distinguish who the fuck I was or none of that. Y'all see me on my face. I got it trademark. Look, Temple. It say Owls, but it's trademark. I'm wearing my hat backwards. Yeah, so Owls is trade. It's trademark. I'm telling you, I'm everything Philly. Everything. And when you say everything, yeah, I'm everything Philly. Born and raised. Yeah. I'm trying to get to the fizz on. Yeah. I'm going to get there. Shout out. It's hot. Niggas. Niggas tripping. Yo, this was 2 years ago. November the 10th. Look at his age. I don't know who the bold real rare S is. I don't know, huh? But they knew what to call me. Just like I know when to call somebody. Yeah, I gotta call them. Yeah, we call each other by our first letter. Or I spell it out how I imagine. Let's just say if it was, I'm gonna spell EM. But my understanding of it would be like me. Yeah. I am M. I am me. I don't know nothing, but I'm on it. I don't know who sent this shit, why that shit was late and all of that shit. Motherfucking mail getting late and all of that shit. I don't know who got it, but yeah. Now, I don't know how we got opposite people. That shit said two.
I never said nothing. All I do is just show receipts of some people doing, so I just show receipts. But in Billionaire, it says that I will forever remain a mystery. So even if you had my phone, the person you called, yo, stop, yo, are you tripping? Like, are you tripping and then involving the person you involving? Because listen, either one of you, and nobody worried about that. If, if I tell you that MO3 was a Muslim and my family is Muslim, I'm not I'm not trying to brag or anything like that and trying to claim like I'm not talking nothing about no religion or anything like that. So I'm not saying your name, I'm not saying your game or anything, but you have my jack, you have one of my burner jacks. Yo, but who you decided to call in that burner jack, yo, I'm just telling you live. You need to throw that shit in the trash for real. I don't know who you think you fucking playing with. So a lot of what's been going on been contrived from somebody. Yo, a lot of this shit. I'm just saying. So I was like, yo, I go and check everything. I tell you who my day one is. And I might have told you who my peoples was, but I ain't never give you they fucking number. Ain't nobody gonna put no fucking number. Like back to what I was saying. Yo, shout out to Beatmaster. people go live? Yo, why these people go live? Hey. All right. But shout out to Beatmaster
Shout out to
from PA.
Memphis Most Wanted.
Yo, we don't even shout out. We don't even be shouting out where we from over here. I'm the only one that shout out where we from. I just do analytics. I know who I know. So we've been getting comments from somebody's been commenting recently, and somebody contacted one of my peoples. They shouldn't have contacted, and yo, the only way you contact that is through a device, and I ain't been hacked. I might tell you I was hacked. Yeah, you might think I was hacked. Listen. I this the internet, but I'm the same person in person or whether I'm on the internet. So all these people that's here right now, they've never met me, but the majority of them have my phone number and can talk to me. Matter of fact, probably the only one is Gemini Love and Beatmaster, unless they somebody else that you know, or someone I don't know. But I I know my people over here since Veterans Day of last year when BMW mysteriously went missing. And so as far as it goes, I haven't invested any money in MO3. Nothing. I've invested my time. What, what keeps me up all night? I don't know if you ever seen it or ever been through it. I don't, I don't know. Like I said, this is from Veterans Day of last year. I didn't go live or anything. Y'all don't know that what happened. Yeah, but it was about somebody right here on YouTube. A BMW just went missing, and I'm trying to help a family that said they needed help with their, well, actually, they didn't ask for it. They asked for it another way, but I decided on my own to just go a step further. Jamal loves it. You're right. Never had your number.
Yeah, I don't know who Tim not love it. I don't even know
All
nothing.
right.
It's up there, but I don't know. She don't got my number. We talk.
But
You know
Gemini
each other.
love coming here and when we talking about something real. So there's new followers. There's some people that was mad from that previous shit because this was like, okay, let me take the blame for taking some videos down or whatever. But if they offended or anything, I always kept track of the motherfuckers. I download them, everything. Right? You change profiles and all of that shit. Yo, that shit be, yo, if you change your profile on Google, I can go right back to that same one and your new name, I can see who you are now. So I know who, when I'm going through, I'm always going to be MGR. This is where I am. But if I came as somebody else, I'm always going to represent the other Delph. So some people, very few people know me as Philly Shell. If there is not that, yo, that's go ahead, look that up.
Go ahead. Look up Philly Show.
On there, you'll see just the same video, some of the same joints I posted here. But if you go over there and look at the postings that was over there, you'll see a car being unloaded, and I'm saying something in the background. It's a tow truck unloading a car. That's right. Yeah, you move over here, but you come in when you talking about something real. I guess you know you real. But even as I was, just coming out, I'm always watching my six. And I always got people watching my six. So I never changed on this channel like who I was from when all of that bullshit was going on. And then, you know, and there was a time, I slowed down. But I slowed down because people was calling my PO. And then you coming with these accusations. Some people was coming as accusations. I don't even know. Listen, y'all know I only listen. Y'all know I've only been on my camera 3 times from my phone. Two of them was Sunday, and the other one, y'all know I was somewhere up the turnpike, 95, or down the turnpike, 95 or something like that. Right. Yeah. I know one person that know that. Boom. Yeah, I was down the turnpike, son. You might not see those videos now. That's why a lot of people that know me now or over here now, they don't understand what really went on. And it seemed like some people know and not other people didn't. But I made my fucking circle into a fucking dot. And don't know what that actually means to make a circle into a dot.
I gotta stop it because person or anybody who told me that, and I was like, damn, they just said it and left it to me. They said, turn your circle into a dot. So I'm going back and I'm looking at whoever that person was. Yeah, they told me to pay attention to something. So I'm, I keep paying attention. But sometimes you gotta go back. You gotta look at the rear view mirror. And I'm showing y'all when we showed MO3, you see them fucking cars in the rear view. Yeah, I'll be adjusting the jaw and everything. Yeah, I need you to film the rear view, man. The rear view mirror. Film it. And somebody filmed it. Yeah, they had a pink phone. They was filming the people. Yeah, I just noticed, why are you filming who coming in behind you? But I don't know you, bro.
Let me tell you this. When that man was calling people on my phone, yo, how you know that stuff? Like, you listen, you actually have the name. Since we've been on this channel, hasn't someone always been messing with my phone? And I would, if I took. I'm showing. I always listen. I would always show them coming through the phone. That's how I proved that people was lying and everything. Remember?
Look at my thumbnail. It says, I'm gonna tell you what it says. Elephants never forget, and they never forgive. And I said, neither do I. I'm on your ass, nigga. I'm not playing with you.
But I only showed like numbers and messages, but they didn't. I really didn't show any like the numbers. And y'all surely never heard any. I never played tapes of anybody over there. I never played anybody voice. I don't take people. And it's not cause yo. But motherfuckers then went too far. Like y'all take that shit too far.
All this shit. And I tell that shit, I said, yo, after I finish the end of rap, I think I might start into YouTube because I already see it coming. Why? Niggas do the same thing in every genre. Niggas destroy shit. Niggas destroy businesses. Niggas destroy platforms. Niggas destroy everything. Niggas destroy the church. So my point, we're gonna look at all this. And we also gonna look at what's up, Sharon? How some of these people portrayed to black people like they were so smart, and they also portrayed these images. Now some of these people were good people. Some of these people had good intention. Some of these people they just wanted to bring good entertainment, use something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't about no negative shit. This ain't about dissing nobody. But we're gonna look at facts because y'all know the number one thing people like to do. They like to do a lot of shit and then act like the shit never happened. Show me. Rewind, let's go. Shout out to the replay gang, man. Let's go, man. I'm in the Hellcat, man. And I also want y'all to see it was a pattern because
He said, Ami in a Hellcat. He moved to Jersey. Y'all remember all them cars? And he was trying to do a clothing line. I don't know. I don't play Ami in a Hellcat.
this whole YouTube shit, y'all know how this shit go. When somebody feel like they make money, or they see somebody else be successful, this is what a corny term called monkey see, monkey do. So we also want to look at some of the YouTubers that were very inspirational and started trends of followers of people trying to be like them. So when you see Ami the Hellcat, that's what Hassan Campbell got a swag from, something like that. I think in Hassan Campbell's mind, he always wanted to be Ami the Hellcat. But then again, he's going to be just like Ami the Hellcat, and he kind of is, because Ami the Hellcat fell the fuck off, right? He's in jail. YouTuber Ami the Hellcat ordered to pay $98 million for trademark infringement. He was a nigga.
For what? Ami in the Hellcat got locked up for what? Yeah, I'm watching Ami in the Hellcat And I watch who he filming. And I know the houses in Jersey, they did all of the skits for Peanut Live 215. Who was in the skit. So I don't be playing all of the skit. I just be getting that. Yeah, I'm trying to see what Danny Garcia drove up in. And little, what's the name? He had little 38. He bust off on Garcia.
That made it on YouTube legitimately, but then he became a scammer. Because some people just cannot resist the feeling of scamming black people. It's a resistant feeling, like smoking a blunt. You get it? This is who niggas was inspired to be. This is why I told y'all they put certain people in position to sell you the American dream. That one day you could be a big YouTuber and have a big house with a Ferrari in the driveway.
Yep.
Yeah, you know how it go. All niggas did was on YouTube and say, wow, that's what we're up there. Meaning, you know how it go. If I show you, like, you can tell somebody some shit, but they're not gonna want to do it or believe it until they see you do it first and it works. Then niggas want to do shit. You know how it go. So I'm just showing you some of the YouTubers that made it early and had a quick run. And these are the people I've seen that I was like, yo, I ain't trying to be like them. I do not want to be like none of them because I saw how it was going. I said, all these niggas is doing is racing to get attention, racing to get the money, but at the end of the day, they don't really got no focus direction or no concept for it anyway.
So, yo, don't come back with the teeth out. Tell you I'm everywhere. But I never forget the barbershop song. Yo, that shit red, white, and blue.
Me too. But the thing, when I'm looking, he's showing the bridge. He's showing a bridge, and he's showing Philly, and he got a fucking boy that's from Philly. I know that dude, and he's showing his house and everything. Yeah, keep your head on fucking swivel. Yeah, why this bull came up in my joint?
Just started in the opera. And that's okay. All right, we just talking about it. All this shit is over. What we looking at in the hindsight, this is part of your current black history. All right, this your black history for the 2020s. On how you was on YouTube, you were a little bit shorter in your pockets, nigga, to run in Europe. All right, he ran on day in Europe. That's what he did. Then he came back, and all he did was ask y'all for fucking donations. That's it. Bold as hell too. He was a bold nigga with that shit right in niggas' face. Every day, he just went live for donations. See, people like Choke, he understood that in 2024, it's a new way. Choke, help that man out. He looking bad out here. I know for a fact his YouTube checks look like that. Please donate to Choke and tell him I said I'm not.
Salute the auto for what he say right here. No Fame normally talks about the industry. It's good to hear him call out the YouTubers. Yeah, call these fucking YouTubers out. These the motherfuckers that you can touch.
But who they call out? Who they call? Who for No Fame? Who call out the YouTubers? I call out the YouTubers. I'm gonna take over your fucking name, everything. I did. I made what's that called? Most Hated Blogger, MGR. But I'm always gonna be MGR. And I was on and Most Hated Blogger had it all fucked up. Thinking that no, I just diverted the traffic. You know what I mean? Yeah, they see Most Hated Blogger first. You wanted to be the most hated blogger? No, I'm becoming the most hated blogger. Yeah, by putting your name and then taking my name back. Dumbass. Learn to trademark your shit. And who that company you be calling? Don't nobody know nothing about that motherfucker code, that fucking company. Ain't that motherfucker bankrupt? What's the company you keep fucking calling? Ain't no fucking set. Yo, how you gonna use regular fucking words and trademark them without changing them? Most hated, all in the dictionary, blogger. So that's not the name of your fucking company. Those are real words. But MGR, yeah, those are they was made up by, you know who made this up? Me, yeah, I stepped this off from some other people. They said Mystery Gang, they ain't understand the trademark laws. I don't know nothing, man. I'm not just okay. I don't understand the trademark, copyright. It's a lot of people don't understand that. I'm sorry. And I don't be trying to come down on nobody. But be trying to give you his aim. So you seeing everybody come over here, even paperwork, party, oh man. And we get 32 years and he posting from the joint. I guess. I don't know. Or they let him miss out. It's another play. I don't know. I didn't see the nigga get locked up. But they said he hit 8 people. Like he hit up some lady in her family. I wasn't the first one to post it. I waited. No, I was at least the second person to post. Yeah, Earl Spence getting dropped in 2023. Yeah, the boy name was Adam Silverstein. I'm waiting on this other nigga that I done bought the fight. So I had to do what I had to do, post the bitch up there myself. And it was a screenshot. Don't let that go over your head. Solomon is a Jewish name. Yeah. I don't know all of them, but the name transfers to something else at some point. So the cover of the whole family just put a family trust in it. But when I went in to put the family trust in, it was already in. I'm just a trustee. I don't know, who the fuck people marry and how the fuck I'm supposed to know. I don't know nothing. first.
And at that, convinced my husband to let me still have.
So I've been married for more than 15 years.
Congratulations.
I have been in a side relationship that my husband recently found out about. How can I convince my husband to let me keep the side dude?
Well, first of all, he shouldn't. You need to change
Well,
that.
first of all, look at her, and then look at the crowd she talking to.
Years.
Congratulations.
I have been in a side relationship that my husband recently found out about.
Look at boy.
How can I convince my husband to let me keep the side dude?
Well, first of all,
why the fuck do you got your face on social media saying you had a side dude? And then there's all these people seeing this shit.
first of all, he shouldn't. You need to change that convince word to manipulate.
Ooh.
We're not gonna play those games right now. You took a vow. You took vows. You stood before God or whatever it is you believe in and said that you were going to love this man. It's sickness and through health, for rich and for poor. You said that you committed whenever you took that vow, you committed to be there even in the hard times, even in the times where you were not fully emotionally fulfilled. You still took on that position to say that I'm going to have those conversations. I'm going to communicate. I'm not going to breach the trust in this marriage. You lack marital integrity. And if you lack marital integrity, you lack integrity as a person as well. So my next point to make is the audacity must be on sale right now for you to be able to say, how can I convince my husband, a man at that, convince my husband to let me still have a side relationship as if I did not betray this man, as if I did not hurt this man, as if I did not dishonor this man, as if I did not disrespect this man, and you want to ask for something? You want to ask for what it seems like more of a favor because it's only going to work in your favor. It's nothing that is going to work for him. I don't like when we play these games like this. You entered into what you two believe was a monogamous agreement, and you made it a polyamorous thing.
Ooh.
You did.
Ooh.
Let me tell you something else that you did. Let's talk about the lack of responsibility. I'm going to tell you one more.
You know what proof of life is? Yeah, proof of life is I need to either hear my daughters and know that they all right. They text me something. I know their schedules and everything. One, I can't dictate her schedule. She pay her own bills, but that don't make me not care about her and everything, and I'm not tracking her. So
Let's talk about the lack of responsibility. I'm gonna tell you one more thing because I'm sure some other panelists have something to say. This is the problem that I have. Whenever you open up your marriage to something that somebody else did not consent to, if your side piece has depression or anxiety, anything like that, there's a spiritual exchange that takes place when you go sleep with somebody else that you now have invited into your home. So part of the reason why your marriage is not happy is because you were lusting over the fence to begin with.
Ooh.
That's how easy it is. See, I just integrated something else that came up on my birthday, coinciding with Veterans Day. And I'm just telling you, I can cry if I want to and plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. Yeah, there ain't nobody come kick at my door, man. That's cap. Justice for MO3, I told you. Backwards and front. You ain't justice for MO3. Stay the fuck from over here. Because if you come over here, I'm more ready to. I'm telling you. This is fuck rainwater. He went off script. So when you go off script, how many times you gotta keep rewriting it? Yeah, you gotta keep writing it as long as I keep putting this paperwork out. You wanna hold some other paperwork out? Yo, we're gonna see if you want. I wanna see you do something, nigga. I wanna see you do something. Not that fucking paperwork shit. I'm trying to get active. If you want me to get active that way, yeah, that brings down a whole fucking system. You stupid ass nigga. You're the dumbest motherfucker on here. You thought you was the smartest. And this ain't manufactured content or none of that. I don't know no nigga named Rainwater. Yeah, this nigga called my Jizzat. I don't know him. And the other nigga, yeah, his name Ratchet TV, Gregory L. DeBosi. I don't give a fuck about neither one of them. They kids are nothing. They whole bloodline. I mean that. I don't give a fuck. I don't have a right to don't give a fuck. Yeah, I just don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Sorry that I don't give a fuck. Or I'm not sorry that I don't give a fuck. I'm not Christ. But I do give a fuck about other people. I told you, don't fuck with my family. And I let you keep fucking with the family until everybody was in place behind you. Yeah. Let me give you a story. Me and my homies, we went paintballing somewhere way the fuck up Pennsylvania, and yo, I ain't even know this shit. I didn't even know it's a way you can go to Pennsylvania and go right into New York. That's what you call the back way. So we up there paintballing and shit. We got these whack ass fucking guns and shit that they give you when you buy the paintballs. Rules to the paintball joint. Like when they put you on the bus, this yellow bus, on a school bus. Yeah, you gotta disassemble the gun, but you gotta be able to put it back together in a certain amount of time. Let me tell you what some white people did. They put a whole bunch of 10-year-olds to just keep firing at us. But they snuck. They had went around the back and came up behind us. But before you fire, you're supposed to give a warning. Say, give up or die. So you put your hands up. Either they still shoot you or I caught a whole fucking police force. Yeah, you was using kids to go win shit at a fucking, yeah, at certain paintball joint. Yeah, paintball. The paintball gun, it looked like a real fucking gun. The one the people gave you. The ones you go out and buy got the motherfucking John on the top of it with that big ass bubble, and you know it's all paintballs. So it's no way possible that anybody should mistake a paintball gun from a real gun. And not be like, yo, surrender or die. That's the rules for paintball. And that's how I stay on my game. You see Friday the 13th, you look at the tag, it say Friday the 13th. Game. I don't even play that shit. I play a game, it's called Hunting a Sniper. Never gonna stop that. As always, I can count on.
Where's your stuff? Huh? Where's I learned that from a bad bitch. Where's your stuff? Huh? I'm talking to you. Where's your stuff? I learned that from a bad bitch. Yeah, where's your stuff? We're going to clip that. I'm going to clip that shit. Oh yeah, you can't fuck with me, and you can't either. Hold on, before we start this show, it's already getting loose in here, y'all. It's already getting. It's what a lot of y'all word, y'all word ass people. I'm tired of that shit. I'm sick of it. I'm just to my breaking point with it. Oh man, yeah. Where's your stuff? You over here talking, but where's your stuff? And anybody over here talking, that's all we're gonna say to them from here on out. Where's your stuff? We ain't got nothing else to say to y'all, but where's your stuff? I need
The fuck on my shop.
I ain't going nowhere until you talk to me.
About what?
About what? About our family.
Family? What family? I see.
I got hit up with, they said, Ratchet, we got content. So I'm like, oh shit, here we go.
What'd he say?
Going down.
Ratchet,
So,
we got content. 25 minutes ago. How long we been on? I keep trying to tell motherfuckers.
Key one, Doctrine.
I don't know nothing. Go listen to, I'm telling you to go listen to Ratchet TV. He said they got content. Go over there. I don't know if they robots or anything. Look, hold on. The fuck you going, bro? You listening to my shit. Ratchet TV, if I wanted to blow a hole in your TV or kick the shit out of your dogs for real, I'd kick the shit out of them, and I'm going to. You do?
One second. My bad. Hold on. Drink your water. Drink your water. Drink your water.
Yeah, drink your fucking water. Better drink your water.
Seen the Facebook messages.
I told you it was a mistake, okay? I don't want to lose you, please.
Not my problem.
Sam, I promise you this is your child. It only happened once, and I made him pull out.
Stop lying. You never made me pull out.
You know, this don't make no fucking sense.
Stay out of this.
No, fuck that. This has gone on long enough. Bitch, you got titties just like me talking about pull out. Do we not see the problem here?
The fuck on my shop.
I ain't going nowhere until you talk to me.
About what?
About what? About our family.
Family? What family? I seen the Facebook messages.
I told you it was a mistake, okay? I don't want to lose you, please.
Not my problem.
Sam, I promise you this is your child. It only happened once, and I made him pull out.
Stop lying. You never made me pull out.
You know, this don't make no fucking sense.
Stay out of this.
No, fuck that. This has gone on long enough. Bitch, you got titties just like me talking about pull out. Do we not see the problem here?
The fuck on my shop.
I ain't going nowhere until you talk to me.
I've been to prison, and I'm gonna tell you, when you in there, you see the difference between the races. If a Spanish nigga come in the house, you think this nigga been there for 6 months. He got food, clothes, everything. He chilling. He in the house amongst his people. Black nigga come in the house. He's if he don't know nobody, and I'm like, we got to change that narrative. We got to love each other. We got to love ourselves. Love your brother. Love thy neighbor. That is the most realest thing for us.
Breaking news. 58-year-old LL Cool J was humiliated in public by a sales clerk while shopping at the Chanel boutique on Madison Avenue in New York with his 26-year-old daughter, Nina Simone Smith. His subsequent actions left everyone
Nina Simone Smith
present stunned. The father and daughter entered the store casually dressed. Nina simply picked up a classic flap bag to examine it closely. A sales clerk immediately approached, looked her
Now, when he walks, does this look like a store?
immediately approached.
He's showing something written backwards.
Looked her up and down and coldly stated, "This is a VIP exclusive. Don't touch it if you're not buying. Don't delay our service of real customers." His tone was contemptuous, and he even snatched the bag from Nina's hand. Nina froze, her face turning pale. Everyone expected the hip-hop legend to erupt in anger, but LL Cool J remained calm throughout. He simply took out his phone and dialed Chanel's global CEO hotline, recounting the entire incident on speakerphone, demanding the immediate dismissal of the sales clerk, a public apology from the store manager, and a permanent blacklisting of the employee. In less than 10 minutes, the regional director arrived, bowed in apology, and dealt with the personnel involved on the spot. LL Cool J refused any compensation, leaving only the words, "Respect is more valuable than a bag." The entire room fell silent instantly. This dignified yet hardcore move left everyone stunned. Breaking news.
Who he dapping up? 50. $26. But that ain't what I want to show you. Y'all remember this last night, right? Yes, sir.
Johnson said you must need the money. Oh, damn. Yeah, I need all. What we doing, Mama?
My new book is here, The Quiet Blueprint of Wealth.
It's under fair use. That's my man. Oseyu. This Dane Calloway.
Z has been notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry.
Or no, what it means for mass incarceration.
You know what? This is a labor of love for Jay. No. And as a result, he's my friend. And as a result, he's my friend. We're here to talk about that and nothing else.
Well, then can I ask you about mass incarceration? And do you think the movement is...
You want to know why there's no vindication for me? Because for 4 years, I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Jay-Z has been notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean. You must respond. You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately. Sean Carter, Sean Carter, Sean Carter, Sean Carter, Sean Carter, Sean Carter, Sean Carter,
So Nicki Minaj stirred up a pot last night. She started calling Jay-Z out for satanic, ritualistic things. Oh, it got real. Let's just read some of the things she said. Are y'all understanding that these people have been sacrificing children as a way of gaining and maintaining power? If you ever vote Democrat again, you're just as soulless as they are and will perish. Maybe it's time for me to do some story times, since I was trying to not say what I know, yet they continue to attempt bullying. Guys, it gets no more blatant than that. But in case you still don't know what she was saying, let's go to another tweet. She put, your favorite artist, so not just Jay-Z, your favorite artist, has been practicing rituals in a satanic cult where they take babies from other countries and mutilate and unalive them as a form of blood sacrifice to their God. My Lord. You see, when your master is Satan, you must constantly shed blood. However, the jig is up. Guys, do you know how wicked this is? Not only that, but this is stuff that many of us have known for years, and the world called us crazy. Now somebody who was fully in the world, coming out of the world, is exposing it. Oh, it looks a little different now, don't it? We've been talking about this since Jay-Z wore a sweater with the #1 satanic commandment on it. Do what thou wilt. Do what you want. We've been talking about this since Jay-Z's song, State of Empire, where he said, Hail Mary to the city, you're a virgin. And Jesus can't save you. This is his lyrics. Jesus can't save you. Life starts when the church ends. Jay-Z said that. He put it in the song so you couldn't even really hear it. How many of us were in the world singing the State of Empire? New York! One of the biggest songs in New York, and this was in the doggone 3rd verse. Can you believe that? A mainstream song where a rapper said Jesus can't save you in it. Nobody heard that before, though, have they? No, not until we started speaking up about it. So he wore a sweater with the #1 satanic commandment on it. He has a verse where he says, Jesus can't save you. Let's not get into his other verses. We got a song called Family Feud where he says he told his wife the spiritual stuff really works. Well, if he's saying Jesus can't save you, and then in another song he says the spiritual stuff really works, what spiritual stuff do you think he's talking about? It's not rocket science, people. There's also a picture of him in the Masonic Lounge. Hey, we've been talking about this since he made a video with Marina Abramovic. And don't get me started on Marina Abramovic with her spirit cooking where she takes blood and wipes it all on the wall, making different words with blood. I mean, this video might get banned off of these social platforms because we're getting too real right now. I told y'all this man's empire was going to fall. He should have kept the Lord's name out of his mouth. He has a whole website called the Book of Hove, ladies and gentlemen, where he talks about his name, Hova, is a play on Jehovah. That's why he goes by Jehovah. Allow him to reintroduce himself. I mean, at some point, even people who like Jay-Z have to come into an understanding, because either you like him or you're on God's side. You're on his side or you're on God's side, because he sure isn't on God's side. And sad thing is, he took his wife from being on God's side, because we all know Beyonce used to be a Christian. She sung in the church. Nowadays, she's doing witch rituals, different sacrifices to Oshun. Oh, you think we can't see it? Oh, you think we dumb, deaf, and out of our mind, brainwashed? Is that what you're thinking? Oh, no. All your times are coming to an end. And I don't just mean dying, I mean being exposed.
When Jay was going after B was a very young woman. Now, I did a Rockaware photo shoot in Colorado, and I think it was during the winter time of 06 or 07. And Naomi Campbell was there, actress Jamie King was there, Jay was there, B was there, and he rented this house. And we were supposed to do this rap party for this photo shoot. We rented this house, and we were watching LeBron play. And after the game, it had to be like 10 or 11 o'clock. So we getting ready to party. Mind you, it's all adults. There was a 13-year-old or a 14-year-old teenage Latin girl that was there, and I think she had to leave because she had school and she had to do homework, but she brought her mother with her. So it was no fun.
I mean, you know this dude's name. He's from Penn State. Larry Johnson.
Business going on, which I could respect that. So when 11 o'clock hit, we turned on the music, we started drinking, and then out of nowhere came these young children. I don't know where they came from. For a rap party at 11 o'clock at night, drinking loud music and us dancing wild. Like, I don't know where these kids came from. And then I happened to sit down because I was dancing with one of the assistants. And I sat next to this child, and the child sat next to Beyonce. So I hear B say something about, doesn't this look sexy, or isn't this sexy? And in my mind, and mind you, I'm not awakened as I'm awakened now. So in my mind, I'm like, what did she just say? And then I didn't pay no attention to it. And then, you know, obviously the liquor took hold of me and I had to leave. So I said bye to everybody and left. But those kids remained. I don't know if those kids.
He said the liquor took hold of him. This, Dane Calloway, 6 hours ago.
Kids were from the photo shoot themselves, but the fact that these kids came around adults during drinking hours or partying hours was already alarming to me. So when I hear something like this happens, I can't really discount it and say, oh, he could never do this, because I'm hearing stories, I'm seeing it with my own eyes, and I've been in situations where something don't sound or look right, and it's usually involving children.
Jay-Z, we need an explanation, because this is not any random person out here hating on you. This is your previous business colleague writing Jeffrey Epstein in 2014, saying that you basically sold out the Black community. This is not Onika or all the people that you want to say are hating on you and saying whatever. This is Jess Saley writing Jeffrey Epstein in 2014 saying, you want to know why we are not Sao Paulo? Watch the TV ads on the Super Bowl. It's all about hip Blacks and hip cars with white women. The group that should be in the streets has been bought off by Jay-Z. Let me show you who Jess Staley is. This is Jess Staley. You know him. He's a banker. He's the former CEO at the Barclays. And let's look at your association with the Barclays, Jay. Jay-Z is deeply connected to the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, having headlined its inaugural concert series in 2012. This man wrote that email in 2014, opened it as a symbol of Brooklyn's revitalization because no one really protested the gentrification like they typically would, because Jay-Z's from Marcy, he's Brooklyn's own. So it was a very good selling point having Jay-Z be the face of this. And he even held a small ownership stake, around 0.5% to 1%, which he later sold, though his entrepreneurial spirit helped him bring the venue and the Nets to his home borough. This man said that you was a sellout, Jay-Z. Is there an activist group that was paid off to not protest or boycott this happening in Brooklyn? Does anyone know that? Was there an activist group in Brooklyn that typically would protest against these type of efforts that for some reason did not do it in this situation that was bought off? Just asking questions. We need a statement.
You knew Sean Diddy Combs for a long time. You attended a number of his infamous parties. And in 2022, you made headlines after comments where you called him a sex trafficker. And in response, you were called crazy and jealous. Do you feel vindicated by the events of the last few weeks?
No, not at all. Because he's just the beginning. Until him and his cohorts are all held to account publicly and legally, the victims, they're not safe.
How bad was it?
That's what I care about. I care about the victims.
No, I understand.
Hold your kids. I don't know the truth of none of this that's being said. But hold on to your kids.
How bad was it, do you think, what was going on?
I'm going to tell you right now that me, as a woman who has been in the industry for over 30 years, I've been performing live since I was 13. My first handler was McKinley Horton. I come to find out 25 years later that a scar that was on his face with a very elaborate story he gave me was put there by a woman who he assaulted. To live through these things and hear your elders in the business, people like Patti LaBelle say, just avoid him, honey. And being taught to be just avoid him, honey. It's not good enough. Not when you live through these things, you're still suffering the PTSD created by all of this, and you're talking to a victim that's 20 years younger than you, and she's telling you the exact same thing that happened to you. So you want to know why there's no vindication for me? Because for 4 years, I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Jay-Z has been notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He
got it
starts
right,
little
though.
fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean. You must respond. You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately. Sean Carter. This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through our culture and our society for decades. It must stop.
There's been obviously a lot of
cruelty-free artistry.
Right. There's been a lot of rumor mill about what has happened in the rap world. A lot of allegations that the misogyny in the lyrics clearly was based on a general misogyny towards women away from the music. And that clearly seems to have been borne out by these charges against Diddy, which if he's found guilty of all this, he's never coming out of prison. How dangerous do you think?
Thank God.
How dangerous do you think he is as a person?
I think he's one of the most dangerous people I've ever met. A lot of people have been questioning, well, she doesn't really know him. She has no knowledge of him. She doesn't have a picture with him. I'm smarter than Claudia Jordan. I would never take a picture with the devil. Everyone knew he was the devil. He's been the devil for 30 years. He's been covered and protected.
With another gonna murder them. You murder them all one at a time. You're gonna murder them all. I'm in the street, they call it murder. Bumper climb your top shot to me rush your boy. I'm on some love. You're gonna murder them. They swing the rifle around me back.
Coral Cove Court is where those raids begin. Now, police have cleared out now, but we were able to speak with some neighbors who didn't want to go on camera. Now, those neighbors tell us that earlier this morning, they heard multiple law enforcement agencies on loudspeakers demanding everyone inside the home to come out. DPD sources tell us the raids are part of a prostitution ring, and authorities raided this home as well as a number of adult bookstores believed to be connected to the owners of this home. Now, one of those bookstores is the Paris Adult Bookstore on Harry Hines Boulevard. Neighbors also say they've seen expensive cars coming
Yeah. On where? Harry Hines. Didn't I tell y'all? Yeah, the FBI gave somebody. Yeah, the FBI was giving people jacks that's connected to.
in and out of this home that was raided, and they said that the couple that lives here is an older couple. Now, multiple agencies have been involved in this raid. We saw the IRS, the Department of Justice, and both Plano and Dallas police. We're also told by sources that charges could include prostitution, trafficking, and money laundering. In Plano, I'm Brittany Moncrief.
Police are looking for the person who opened fire on an SUV, killing a mother of 4 and injuring her passenger.
Yeah, more than 3 dozen rounds were sprayed into the SUV. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager spoke to the woman's family and joins us live tonight with the update. Hi, Peyton.
Hi, Casey. Hi, Heather. Yeah, Dallas police tell me right now no motive has been identified in this case. Suspects have not been identified and no arrests have been made. Meanwhile, a Dallas family, the Lopez family, tells me they are waiting by the phone for any updates.
Dallas police are searching for whoever fired more than 36 rounds into this black Escalade in Oak Cliff. Photos from the scene show the back of the SUV riddled with bullet holes after it crashed. The driver, 24-year-old wife and mother of 4, Kaylee Lopez, was killed.
When you open that door, you hear that loud laugh. I'm never getting it back, you know.
Tuesday evening, Lopez walked out her front door, telling her husband she was going to grab food. But as hours passed, her family became worried. Just before 8 p.m. Tuesday, Dallas police responded to a shooting near Zang Boulevard and Illinois Avenue. Dallas detectives say someone in a separate vehicle opened fire on Lopez's Escalade before driving off. Lopez and her 21-year-old male passenger both shot. Lopez died at the hospital, the man expected to survive. A person the Lopez family says they still do not know. Do not know. Family says man expected to survive.
On Fox 4 at 9:04, which the zero don't count, it's 13, and it's 63 degrees. Dude looking right at the camera. The white boy got his head turned. And then you see his back.
Survive. A person the Lopez family says they still do not know.
Do you guys have any idea who this 21-year-old is?
No, I don't know. I don't know the person.
Just one of several questions Lopez's oldest sibling, Omar, keeps asking. Also, who would do this and why? No motive has been revealed by police.
I'm supposed to defend them, and I'm here. Can't do nothing anymore. She's gone.
Kaylee Lopez leaves behind 4 children, including a 7-month-old. Her family now pleading for justice.
She was a mother. She was a good student. She got married. She owned her own home, and she owned her own business. The dream life. I can't even go in her house. It's hard,
And investigators also have not released a suspect vehicle at this time. Keep in mind, the Wynwood Village Shopping Center is right across the street from where this shooting took place. So investigators likely looking for surveillance cameras there and also possible flock cameras at that intersection.
Well, we have new details tonight in our sobering problem investigation. Not just here in Tennessee, but across the nation, we're finding sober people are being arrested for DUI. And a recent study questions whether field sobriety tests are always reliable.
It just seemed like he was all over the road coming out.
Just moments after being pulled over, Justin Beery had an admission to make.
You might think I'm drunk, I understand, but I've only got for like 3 hours of sleep.
After working a 14...
Look. Window all the way the fuck down. But y'all missed something.
Had an admission to make.
You might think I'm drunk, I understand, but...
Months after being pulled over, Justin Beery had an admission to make.
You might think I'm drunk, I understand, but I've only got for like 3 hours of sleep.
After working a 14-hour shift, the Alabama man also then made a key misstatement.
Do you take any medication or anything?
I have ADD, so I do.
ADD?
I should have said autism instead of ADD. I think at the time because I just was afraid to say it.
Diagnosed with autism, Beery performed poorly on the field sobriety test. But officers with the Pelham County Police Department in Alabama also note this.
No odor of alcohol.
Any evidence of marijuana use?
Not in plain view. Just based on the results of the test, I'd say we have enough.
Enough to arrest Beery for DUI.
At this time, you will be placed under arrest.
And when Beery's blood work later came back, it revealed no drugs, no alcohol in his system.
I was very angry that this could happen because my wife and I are very both pro-police, but at the same time, our son being arrested for doing nothing.
If it all sounds familiar, it's because for the last 3 years, WSMB4 Investigates has been exposing how more than 2,500 Tennesseans have been arrested for DUI, but their blood tests later came back showing no alcohol, no drugs in their system. Beery's case shows it's happening far beyond Tennessee. Take a look. Using lawsuits, police, and news reports, WSMB4 Investigates found sober people in all these states saying they were arrested for DUI, including in Hawaii. Watch Amen Fapuliai's reaction when the officer says he smells alcohol.
I do detect the odor.
I don't even want to play no more. I mean, that's they fucking fault. I'm not pulling down my fucking window. Tell you shit.